there, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I'm Cindy Daychuck with Queen Bee Creations, and today we are going to be using an old empty picture frame as the base of our project. And I just pulled together odds and ends and bits and bobs that I've got around the shop, and that's what we're building our project from. To get started, this is in pretty rough shape. So I'm going to give it a fresh coat of paint. I don't want to do it in a pure white, so I'm going to use Victorian Lace by Fusion, which is a bit of an old white. So it's got a little bit of cream to it. It's not quite cream, but not quite white. It's really all it is. And in case you're wondering, I've opened the jar already, and the plastic is there so that my lid doesn't seal to my jar, because this has a built-in sealer, and the plastic wrap just makes it super easy to be able to access my paint. So I'm just going to get a couple of coats on this, let it dry, and then we'll be back. We've got our picture frame painted just in a nice soft aged white, so it's not totally stark. Now what I want to do is look at this cool piece of driftwood. I am going to look to attach this. Now, here's my debate. I'm like, do I have this going straight up and this curved? Do I have this going straight across? Do I angle it slight? And I think I'm going for the slight angle. I don't want it to look like it's meant to be too perfect. So I'm going to start by tacking it in place with the glue gun, and just then that'll kind of hold everything where it's meant to be. And then ultimately I'll need to look at wiring it in place. Just so that it truly holds firm, right? Oh, I just moved everything. Let that set up before I start doing anything. Now, with the idea of wiring, I need to make sure that whatever I do to wire it in place is going to ultimately be covered, of course, so that my wire doesn't show. So I'm thinking here and around the frame, because I'm likely to be doing a bunch of stuff here. And that's the bulk of the mass of this. It's a little glue down there still. So I'm just going to grab some cutters and cut off enough wire that once this is truly firmed up, well, maybe I'll do it this way. There we go. Okay, awesome. And yeah, that's gonna do it. It just needed to have that piece of wire there, and I think that that's where the bulk of my decoration will be. So I'm thinking that will work. Okay, let me go looking for stuff, and then we'll come back and look at maybe getting this finished off. Really, I just have to figure out the rest of the look now. All right, I don't fully know what I'm looking for here, but I do want to play up the natural aspect. So I am thinking more these kinds of smaller florals that I may just kind of place in spots like this kind of thing, that it's just very simple and organic. I do have some mosses as well that I may use. So, you know, just kind of, okay, I don't like you bending. All right, I'm a little picky, flower picky here. You're to spread out. I'm thinking kind of going with the elongated look, you know, that they're kind of growing up. A lot of this is going to be all left natural. So we're not looking at tons of flowers here. So let me start by just getting a couple glued in place. Maybe glue you down first. And then this guy in front. I have to say that any kind of arrangement I do, totally different than an arrangement I've done before. And that could be just me being easily bored, or I think it's more, I like in the store having things that are completely different than anything else that I have in the store. I want them to be unique. I don't want variations of the same being in there. And so it kind of pushes me a little bit at times to be coming up with new concepts or new ideas, things that I haven't done before. And there's nothing wrong with doing the same thing. It's just not me, I guess. And you can maybe tell that from my videos. I am not looking to perfect any one kind of thing. I'm just faking it. Now, I will say this. I do have this. Let me get rid of the little plastic piece on that. I have this. I had debated whether or not I'd put a big bird in there. He's too big. And I think I might just go with a nest right in here. So I'm not so worried about those kinds of branches, because this just sort of nestles right in there. Just maybe that kind of look. And I have the ability to put little flowers here and there and add in some moss. So just so you know, we're going with this. And I have some fig eggs over here, right? I think that we need to do 3, not more. So we're working in that direction. Just, that's the only rhyme or reason thing that I have. So we'll see where else I go, but okay, not you. Not you either. Yes. Just thinking I can maybe slip another little one in up here, and it will go up even taller, since that's the majority of where I'm putting flowers. Okay, that's kind of working for me. Now this is where, you know, I could decide to add like a little individual bloom or 2 in there if if I'm thinking it's kind of lacking. Like I'm thinking I might like to tuck those little guys down in there. Under. Right in there. Fill in that gap a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm liking that. That's enough. That's enough of you. I think that I want to maybe glue this in place now so that I can work around it. And that was me just pushing too hard there on my bird nest. I had it nestled in really nicely, and I think I moved it. Okay, that's how it goes. Right in like that. Perfect. Okay, and let's just tuck our eggs in. Okay, alrighty. I did have some bigger blooms, but these are just going to be too big. I think I'm sticking with all of the small little guys. I might want to get out a little bit of moss to play with. I definitely want to be able to cover up some of that action, right? I want to mask that a little bit. So maybe that's a spot for a little bit of moss. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'm digging that there. Need to get another glue stick. Now, I do have, whoops. Oh, it's not working with moss if I haven't made a mess. I am thinking that I'd maybe like a little bit of moss coming down the picture frame here, just kind of tying everything in together a little bit. And it also masks my glue. And it just kind of balances it off, right? You can't have just the moss in one spot and it would just look weird. So if I tuck a little bit just along here as well, that kind of works for me. And then I don't want flowers just in one spot, but I don't want so many elsewhere that it looks off. Now I'm missing a flower on this, so let me cut that stem off. All right, I think what I'm going to do is just cut some of the flowers off and pop them in. I had pulled some wood flowers, but again, they're going to be too big and a little bulky and not kind of the look I'm after. So they're going. Let's cut a couple of these leaves off. See if we can use them somewhere. Okay. And I'm just going one at a time, seeing if I can live with that, if I kind of like the look of that. Just one flower at a time, and then I can add more. do other, but I'm not looking for it to be super heavy, you know? This is the action here. And I want to leave most of that driftwood showing because it's just such an awesome special piece. And I don't think that we always have to have gone nuts, I guess, more than anything else. All right, just seeing whether it makes sense to add any leaves in anywhere, like right up there maybe. Just so it's the leaf extending up higher than the flowers at the very top. Okay, I like that. I just might want to add another leaf to balance it out. Not sure if I'm feeling that. I might need a couple more leaves maybe to just kind of see how that goes for me. Okay, so far I'm a yes on a couple. And I'm gonna stand back and look at it, but I'm thinking I'm done. All right, let's take a look at our finished project here. Okay, I'm kind of digging that. You know, you don't always have to be starting, like if you're thinking wreaths, it doesn't have to be round. It doesn't have to start with, you know, greenery or that sort of thing. You can start with something like an old picture frame and use it as your decor. You could add a ribbon to the top of this. I wouldn't, I would just hang it as is, but I like the use of that really gnarly piece of driftwood. It was just kind of perfect and interesting. We've kept it pretty simple with nestling in the nest and just, you know, using some unexpected elements and keeping it pretty basic and simple still creates kind of a fun design. Look around with things that you have, things that you find. You're on the beach, you find an odd piece of driftwood, nab it, hang on to it. I love picking them up with the idea of just tossing it into a box over at the side there, because I never know when I'm gonna need a piece for a particular project. I've used them in a lot of different ways. This one, to me, just seeing it just kind of created a frame in and of itself. And really, you could have not used the frame at all and just used that piece of driftwood to be creating something that you're able to hang instead. That would work too. Let me know what you think of this one, guys. Love to hear from you as always. Looking forward to seeing you on the next one. And until then, take care.